Alas, poor Yorick. Oh, I was practicing for a Shakespeare role, but I suppose we should do our haul.
I would totally accept you on the audition.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Oh.
Yorick has a rhodonite ball in his eye.
Oh.
A gemstone rhodonite ball. It's a pinkish red. For those of you who don't know, it's really good for working with creativity. It enhances one's creativity. It works with the heart chakra. That's not very Halloweeny, though. We're going to get back to the Halloweeny now that I'm finished with my
Yorick.
So, you know, he had a rose quartz in his other eye, and I can't find it since they fixed our mold situation.
Yes, it's probably rolled a lot. So
Well, we have to find it. I really like that rose quartz sphere.
yes.
I'm very picky about spheres. Anyway, this is our online jewelry Halloween haul. And I'm going to throw a hat in here too, just because I can. And I said it was all jewelry, but it mostly is all jewelry. But this hat is so fantastic, it has to be in the haul. All of this, it's obviously closer to Walpurgis night over Halloween, but the items that I'm showing you can order online anytime. So if you're seeing this in like October or September or August, you can still order the items. And most of them, I guess, could be unisex. A lot of guys don't like to wear witches, but if they want to, a lot of them are witchy oriented. This is like a Gothic witchy Halloween haul. If you're like us and you wear your spooky stuff all year, it's great for Gothic or witchy inclined people, or those of us who are both. Gomez has a really cool bracelet. That's a guy bracelet, but I had one as well at one point until I accidentally broke it. So anyway, it's a nice unisex bracelet. But without further ado, we will get into the haul. First, I want to show this awesome hat because I love it. It's a raven witchy hat. It's got the raven here. It's got this lovely veil work, and it's a long veil back here. And I'm going to throw up a link to where I got it if it is still available. It should be. So I just kind of wanted to throw it in here because I am wearing it now, and it's definitely a lovely hat. It's heavy. It stays on. So many witchy hats like to blow off, and this one's definitely heavy enough to stay on. I like more elegant, fancy things, and it is elegant and fancy, so that's nice. And it's a little more expensive than the cheapy witch hats, but it's worth it. Normally, I try to find really good prices on things like that are worth a lot more than they actually cost, so that they're still also nicely made and elegant and whatnot. But this one was maybe 30 or 40, but it's so worth it. It's got so much veil work and this lovely flower, maybe rose, don't know. And the netting on the hat itself. And you have this cool black crow feather, and then the raven sitting here. Wow. That's me trying to not have my glasses fall off in the process of taking my hat off. A non-wardrobe malfunction, luckily. So, that is the hat. And then we're going to show the first pendant because we're doing the witchy haul. This one is available at a lot of places, but I put a link for Jan's Jewelers in the UK, but it's available in the US as well. You just look for large witch pendant with broom and cat and cauldron, because it's a large witch pendant. It's very raised in 3D on the front and sides, and some on the back. It's the witch standing with her cauldron and her broom and her black cat, and she's stirring her cauldron. And it's a well-made pewter. It's over 2 inches. It's very large but lightweight, so it's just perfect, and it's a very good statement showy piece. It comes on a nice adjustable cord, and it's comfortable to wear. I wear it a lot, and it's always very comfortable. And it's just perfect for witchy, whether you're, again, Halloween, Gothic, or witchy inclined, because it has all the witchy stuff you need. It's got the cat, it's got the cauldron, it's got the broom, and it's got the full body witch. And such detail on the witch with her face and her hat and her long flowy dress. And the cat is full body, and he's like looking at the cauldron. And you see the whole cauldron. You got the 3 feet on the cauldron. Just a lot of detail, and we're going to include a link to it so you can see the picture if you're interested. I think it's around $8 and whatever, not much in pounds if you look at that. So it's very, very excellent price, very good pewter. A lot of other companies that make pewter this size would charge a lot more for it, so this is just excellent, and it's available from several places. But it's got a neat circle around it that seems to have kind of like mystical markings, like almost like the witch with her accoutrements is in like a protective casting circle or something. It's got a good feel to it. It's very mystical and cool. I think Gomez and I got attracted by this circle at first as soon as we got the pendant. It didn't show up as much online when we saw the picture, but it was just like, you could see the circle, but we couldn't really see all the markings till we got it. And I was like, that's really cool. And just everything, it's a large pendant, which is so good about that is that everything in the pendant is a good size. Like, you know, nothing is skimped on. You get really great detail on the cauldron, on the broom, on the cat, of course on the witch. Like their whole full body, full scale details is just excellent. It's just a great little 3D jewelry collage of everything in there. So that is marvelous. And now we're going to show close-ups of some smaller pieces that are like middle to small that we want to show up better. This next piece, I think it's from the same company, but again, a lot of people carry it. It's again around $8. It comes on a fabulous thick adjustable cord, and it's also available in the UK online and the US. I'm putting a US link on this one to be fair, go back and forth, but you can look if you want it from the UK. You Google pewter witch's broom pendant with hat and raven, and this one is another with a few pieces in it. This is just the broom, not the witch, but you have the whole broom. The rest of the broom handle is here on the back. You turn it over because the hat is sitting on it. So you have the broom and then a nice size witch's hat, and then the raven sitting on the hat with his head kind of bowed down like he's putting his head on the brim. And I love ravens. Gomez and I are Tuat Corbys, which are two ravens in Gaelic. And so yeah, the raven with the witch's hat and the broom are just like everything that's us. It's perfect, and that's why I had to wear this hat in the video. So just to kind of reflect that for fun. But this is solid. It's very well made. It's all one piece, and it's a good weight to it because it's kind of chunky through here with the hat and the bird. So it's a little heavier even than the bigger one that we just showed with the witch and the cauldron and broom, and it's the same price. It's about 2 inches long by 1 inch and some wide. It's just a very nice piece. It's a good high quality piece for Halloween or witchy or Gothic all year. It's unique, and I really like, again, having all the items in it together. I was wondering when I got it if I was going to use it as a bracelet or a pendant or what, but it seems a little big for a bracelet because it would hang. So, which actually I could probably run a cord through the back right here where the broom and the hat, because the hat's hollow, it's very nicely 3D, and the hat obviously would be hollow because they are when there's no head in it. So I could actually do that, but you know,
what does Slappy say?
Oh, he doesn't care. He's still mad at me.
Oh.
You know, it's weird to have a friend that gets mad, but he'll still hang out. Like, he's like, I'm not talking to you, but I'm going to be in this video, so I'm just going to sit here and look awesome in my Slapula costume for Halloween haul. And, yeah, so, anyway, yeah, this could be a bracelet. You could run a stretch cord through the back here and just either put a little jewel from this part or just take the ring off and ignore it or whatever. Anyway, but I think I'm going to leave it as a pendant. But while we're on the subject of bracelets, the other pieces we got have been done as bracelets, and you could make most of them as pendants, except Gomez's is a bracelet, and it is supposed to be a bracelet, and I did not make it, so it has to stay a bracelet. It's a really neat piece. It is a leather and stainless steel demon bracelet. Stainless steel is awesome because it doesn't ever tarnish or turn. You don't really have to give it any upkeep, and this has glittery red stone eyes, which is very cool. And it's not like a skull. Those are just so overdone for me. I think Gomez has a few that he likes, but I don't really get into demon skulls. But this is a cute little imp guy, you know? He's got the cute little horns and a cute little face and red eyes, and like, he's very cute. He's adorable. Yes, these are the things we find to be adorable. Very 3D. It's a solid piece. And what's cool is the leather, the way it's twisted and braided, looks like if it was like a demon, you imagine it with scales and wings and stuff. The leather kind of serves as scales. And then you have like part of the back in the metal, and you have like the little demon wings. Like, it has little stainless steel demon wings. See where the wings are?
Yes.
And they're so adorable.
And they are.
Okay. Now I'm going to show you how it goes on using Gomez's wrist as kind of a thing. A thing, because a bracelet goes on a wrist. Okay. Yes, I have had my energy today. Bounce, bounce. Hello, magic wand from Mama Otter. Hello, supernatural charm. I hope this shows because of all your other stuff on here. Is this showing?
I'll have to do close up after you're done.
What I'm showing is how you put it on by sliding it through the loop like this. And then if you want it tighter or looser, you just move the wings up and down.
Yeah, that shows better for me.
And then so it goes in through like this. And then if you want it looser or tighter, you move the wings up or down, and then like, So it's cool. And then that's just like part of its body. But it's like, so it's 3 pieces of stainless steel with 2 cords of braided leather. And now I'll put it on you quickly. So everyone can see how pretty you are with your demon bracelet on. Okay.
Very well. Here is the demon. It's slightly upside down because there will be a nature for me to turn my this way, but you get the idea.
I don't think it matters. It kind of goes sideways anyway.
So here's the demon.
Contorting just for you.
Yeah. Upside down.
Upside down.
And sideways.
Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round and round. Okay, that was before I was born, and I don't know why I'm singing Diana Ross Disco. I think it's Diana Ross. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is, you get 4 of these. They have a bunch of Halloween cat charms and other charms. There's like bats, cats, pumpkins, something, a ghost. That's a nice one. The set that I'm showing you. And you can order, they come in sets of 4. So if you want a bat, they're like 3D bats and it hangs by one wing. If you want the ghost, they're all very 3D. And the pumpkin, I think it's ghost, pumpkin, cat, bat. Was there another one? Oh, maybe, no. Anyway, we gave you the link to where they came from. They're really cool. But the reason I got the cats is because they're metal, but they're not stainless steel. They're gunmetal. So they look black without having to have enamel and stuff that will come off. This is gunmetal. It's a black cat charm. It's called a Halloween Angry Black Cat Charm. And it's probably maybe, it gives you the exact measurements on the site. That's just me guessing, like 16 mil by 16 mil or something. But it's got its tail in 2 loops. It's kind of fancy. He's got his head turned to the side, snarling, all angry, hissing, mouth open, very cool. But it's just naturally black metal, so that's really cool. Well, gunmetal, and it's not got like enamel or anything that will wear off. I've been wearing it a lot. And they're very inexpensive for like only 4 of them. They're 3D. And again, there are other Halloween charms too if you wanted to order the rest. They're all 3D and double-sided, but the cats were naturally black, so I just wanted to show you guys those, how cool they are. And shipping was prompt, well done. All these pieces had good prompt shipping, padded envelopes, nice little box or bags with the things inside. So again, these are what we wear all year round, but they're great for Halloween. And you can make them earrings, or I just stuck it on my black stretch cord bracelet, as you saw. So that's the deal. That's the deal, my dear. This one comes from Evelyn May Creations. And I've seen a lot of her charms on Etsy, and I've gotten a lot of them. This one I wanted to use, again, on a black stretchy bracelet. I like it because it just has a solid, like, bail piece here where I put my stretch through. It doesn't have a link that I have to worry about coming off because I wear my jewelry all the time. I sleep in it, I bathe in it, so I like sturdy stuff. This one I was attracted to because I'm a gargoyle nut, but they called it, it was listed as a gargoyle statue pewter charm. So I like that it's like, it looks like our statues. I want one with like a fancier base, like where it has like the square base with all the filigree and stuff, but this is still really nice, and I love the bulldog look of the face and the full 3D detail with the mantled wings. I'd like to find more dragons with mantled wings. You see dragon statues like that, but not a lot of dragon jewelry. The dragon jewelry is either straight out or sometimes folded or lifted up together as one piece on the back, but I love this mantled wings look with gargoyles and dragons. I don't know why, but it makes me happy inside. And this is very 3D. I think it's, again, a 16 mil, and it's solid. It's well made. And she offers it for $7 on its own, or an extra $5 if you want a chain. And since I knew I was going to use a bracelet on it, I just got it for the $7. So she has a lot of nice charms, really good deals, very high quality make, and I've seen her a lot on Etsy, so that is cool. And last but not least, just because I have it on, I'm throwing out this other pendant that's witchy and Halloweeny. It's another black one from Fire Mountain Gems. We actually did a review on these, so I'm not going to say much. It's a raven on pentagram from Fire Mountain Gems, and you guys can check it in our jewelry playlist where a lot more detail was said, but I just wanted to remind you guys that it's out there for witchy and Halloween, and I already had it on, so I thought I would just kind of give it another nod in this haul. It's great size for a pendant, solid bail, but I got 2 of them and got greedy and put one on a bracelet. And Gomez has one for a pendant. I love the way his head's turned around, and the body is done so well, it just looks so lifelike. Like, you can really see the musculature and the feathers and the muscles under. It's just so neat. And it's got the pentagram, so perfectly witchy. and I adore ravens. So, and I like it when they make them black because, like I like this pendant because it has the raven on the witch's hat, and you can tell it's a raven. But like when they're black, you just know for sure. You don't see a bird and oh, it's probably a raven. It's a silver bird. Like no, it's black. It's a raven. You know it's a raven right away. And I always appreciate that. And these are only like $2 and something on Fire Mountain, or maybe $3. It's a really good deal because they're wholesale and it's solid pewter and whatnot. So we've done a few Fire Mountain hauls. I think some of them are Halloweeny, so you guys definitely check those out if you haven't, because Fire Mountain Gems is all around the world where they get their stuff, and they're an excellent place to order a wholesale. Crafting supplies, gemstone jewelry, etc. So they have all kinds of neat stuff, even like ready-made stuff and large loose gemstone hold pieces and whatnot. So again, if you guys are new, please like, subscribe, share, check out our other spooky fun videos. And if you don't subscribe, Slappy will haunt you in your dreams and you'll have to come back and do it anyway. Because Slappy is scary like that and will give you goosebumps. That's what he wants me to tell you. Until next time.
Try to enjoy the daylight.